you've been working really hard to lose weight this year and you're stressing out about vacation that's coming up. Or maybe you're just like me and you just got back from vacation and your scale is up 3 to 7 pounds. There's actually a really fast and simple solution that allows you to enjoy your vacation time, get right back on track with your goals, and never have to worry about vacation weight gain ever again. If you've never seen any of my content before now, and you're currently listening to the standard and the mainstream advice, then this is going to surprise you. And honestly, my hope is that it will totally free you up so that you can enjoy all of your vacations in the future. Because the standard advice for weight loss is that you should lose between 0.5 pound and 1 pound per week, which honestly doesn't make much sense. You're supposed to spend 1 to 2 months losing the weight that just took you less than a week to gain. That's a big reason why a lot of people give up. And honestly, I don't blame them. You're supposed to do everything perfectly for months, and it only takes you a week of going off track and being inconsistent to take you right back to square one. I just got done with vacation. And yes, I travel full time. That's why you see all of these videos of me walking around in random spots. But even though I travel full time, I still work like 50 to 60 hour weeks in most of these locations. But last week was my only legitimate vacation this year. So it's fresh on my mind, and we can look at all of the biggest reasons why I gained weight on this vacation, and you can use what I did to get back to my pre-vacation weight in just 2 days. All right, now first off, I want to get this out of the way. Yes, prevention is the best remedy. That's all fine and well, okay? You can search Google and YouTube and find all sorts of hacks for how to not gain weight while you're on vacation. And if that's what you're interested in, be my guest. But here's reality, okay? If you're anything like me, you actually want to enjoy your vacation. I personally don't want to be restricting myself and watching what I'm eating or skipping out on meals. I don't want to miss out on fun activities with family because I have to get to the gym or I have to go for a run. I'm not gonna ask my waiter to split my meal in half into 2 child-sized portions and have him wrap half of it up in a doggy bag so I can eat the cold leftovers tomorrow. Do people do that? I've never done that. So look, let me know in the comments if any of this sounds familiar, because this is why I typically gain weight on vacation, and I'm guessing it's likely why you do as well. Number 1, I eat whatever I want. Now, this is a personal choice, so I'm not saying that you have to do the same. But when I'm on vacation, I don't want to be worrying about what I'm eating. I eat the food that my family brings, and I'm grateful for it. I go out to eat, and I eat calamari and barbecue ribs at restaurants because I don't want to be paying a bunch of money for lettuce in a bowl. If I'm at an all-inclusive resort, you're not going to find me at the salad bar, okay? I also never worry about how much I'm eating. If you know me already, you know that the thought of tracking everything that I eat sounds worse than my niece watching Coco Melon for 3 days straight while I'm on vacation. And y'all, Coco Melon is awful. But even if I believed in calorie counting, I still wouldn't be doing it on vacation. Number 2, I ate a lot more snacks than I normally do because they were around, and because my nieces and my nephews were around eating a bunch of snacks. I also ate desserts after dinner most nights. Now, usually I use intermittent fasting most every day, and I don't snack between meals. But on vacation, I like eating breakfast with my family. I'd probably eat ice cream every night too if I could get away with it. And last year, I was actually doing the 75 Hard program while I was on family vacation, and I couldn't eat ice cream. So I stood around and watched my family eat ice cream. That was a blast. I think I actually repressed that memory now that I think about it. Now, along with eating differently than I usually do, I also drank more beer than normal. That was for you, Mom. Don't freak out. It was root beer. Yes, I drink soda sometimes. Maybe you drink soda on vacation, or maybe you have more alcohol than you usually do. Either way, you can do that if you want to. All right, now the last thing I want to mention is exercise. People might tell you to aim for 15,000 steps every day on vacation to counteract the extra calories you eat. Just deposit your kids in daycare and get to stepping, right? I've exercised in the past while I was on vacation. It's a total blast to be doing push-ups in the hotel gym while all of your friends and family are out on the beach having fun. Golly, I'm sarcastic today. Last week on vacation, I didn't do much exercise, unless you count cornhole as exercise. But these are the main differences between my normal routine and what I do on vacation now. And this is so simple. All you have to do is reverse these causes of weight gain and you'll get the opposite results, which is weight loss. And look, it only takes 2 to 3 days if you hit it just as hard as you just hit your vacation, because life is all about balancing things out. Number 1, I ate more frequently and more often than I usually do. I had breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, desserts after dinner. Now, I told you, normally I do intermittent fasting where I have an 8-hour window on most days where I eat. I could revert back to my normal routine, but that would produce slow and steady results. I gained the weight in a week. I want to lose the weight in a week. There's a bunch of combinations that you could do that'll likely get you the same results. Let's say 3 24-hour fasts or 5 one meal a days. I personally just do a 48-hour fast, which is 1 day of not eating anything. And my weight drops right back down to where it normally sits in 2 days. Fasting is the biggest needle mover. Second to fasting, though, is what you eat. I ate whatever I wanted to eat on vacation, which is different than how I typically eat. Normally, I stick to a roughly 80-20 rule. So 80% of the food that I eat is real, whole, unprocessed foods. 20% of the food that I eat is processed. For 5 days after vacation, I do my best to aim for 100% real food. Now, I don't always hit it perfectly, but it's a vast improvement from how I was eating on vacation, and it helps me get back into the 80-20 guideline after having swung in the opposite direction while on vacation. Number 3 is like a baby needle mover, a small needle mover, not like a baby needle mover. I intentionally saved exercise for last because here's the truth. You don't need to do a lick of exercise to lose vacation weight. In fact, doing a ton of additional exercise will likely just make you hungrier. And you're not gonna burn a ton of calories doing it unless you have hours every day to be exercising, which I'm assuming you don't because you just got back from vacation and nobody did what they were supposed to do at work while you were gone, so now you get to play catch up and fix everything that nobody did right while you were gone on vacation. Look, I haven't exercised in 10 days. I actually pulled my groin muscle kicking a volleyball while on vacation because I'm 40 years old. I still do stupid things. So I didn't exercise. Instead, I stopped eating dinner on Sunday. I didn't eat it all on Monday. My wife and I, we worked through dinner time to stay busy and avoid the temptation to eat. Then we played Rummy Cube till bedtime. Don't judge us, we're old spirits. But we stayed busy until bedtime. We went to sleep and we woke up on Tuesday the same weight that we were before vacation started, and then we ate dinner after work that day. And I've been doing this for years now. I do this after most holidays, most vacations, sometimes after weekends where I wanna kick back and relax and enjoy more beer than usual. Root beer, Mom. Root beer. And you can do this anytime you want to quickly reverse weight gain because fasting is the most natural and normal way to lose body fat quickly. Now, if you've never done a longer fast before, I would suggest taking a slightly less aggressive approach the first time you do it. You can download my free 5-day jumpstart guide, which will ease you into intermittent fasting. You'll still lose your vacation weight if you follow the meals and the fasting schedule that are in that guide. It's just gonna take you a whopping 4 to 5 days instead of just 2 or 3. And if you're entirely new to fasting altogether, you can check out this video I made for getting started with intermittent fasting next. If you know me already, you know that the cow in the background. Brilliant.